welcome back. So in this example I'd like to walk you through some of the more advanced features of Hood Commander. Specifically I'd like to look at chaining the commands together and also how we can decide whether we need to execute a command or not, or toggling variables. Now this is used in Hood Commander in the examples that you'll have already when you installed the software. You'll see these examples in Fight. There we are. So we've got the deploy weapons command here that will only execute if the weapons are retracted. So this means that if the weapons are deployed, that I will configure my spacecraft to have the power combat configuration. But if the weapons are already deployed, I'll do nothing. Which is great, because if that wasn't there, then I'd be in a combat situation, I'd execute this command, my spaceship would have the combat power configuration, and my weapons would retract. And that's exactly the opposite of what I'd want in that situation. So I'd like to show you how to set this up for yourself. So last time we spoke, we had the say name command. I don't know if you remember that, but it just spelled out my name inside of Notepad. And we'll wait 5 seconds and it will appear. And I've configured another one as well, which is called surname, which you'll see has exactly the same kind of definition, and surprise, surprise, does exactly the same thing, except this time it spells out my surname. And there we go. Now what I'd really like is this toggle name button to be able to say my first name or my surname, depending on how many times I've clicked it. So let's try and define that command right now. Let's call it toggle name. And let's add some steps. So let's toggle a variable. Let's call this one name and have the value first when it's on and second when it's off. And then let the magic happen by adding another command, and let's call it execute command. Let's say name, but only say the name if the variable name has the value first. And then let's do the same thing for surname. So execute command, surname, variable name, but only say the name if the value is second. So I think you can see where this is going now. So if we execute that command, the first time it runs, we'd expect it to say Gaz, because toggle variable will set the variable name to first, and that equals, and it should not say Watson. So let's see. And we wait, fingers crossed. There we go, Gaz. And if we press it again, this time we'd expect it to skip this command and to spell out Watson. Perfect. And let's just make sure that wasn't a fluke. Let's click it one last time, and it should have toggled it back to Gaz. Done. We get together, we'll have a look at these hoods, how we configure them, and how we can lay them out exactly as we want and use them on our devices. Okay, until next time.